Okay. You get us both.
So my name's John Lawrence. I'm from Oldham, 7 miles up the road, and I've been given one of your leaflets today. The people's people. When we're going to bed, Sam has already started her night shift. She'll bring comfort, relief, pain, fight infection, make her patients feel a little bit less scared. She's a people person, but her shift will also be chronically understaffed, patients waiting in corridors, care left undone. Nurses are the people's people, and now we need to fight for them. England is missing more than 40,000 nurses. Tell the government to fix it. Sign our petition today. And I totally agree that we've got major problems with our NHS. As I already said, there's people in the NHS who work in offices being paid shitloads of money. Yet that money could go into making like doctors more responsible for that kind of work and ground level work. We need more nurses, I understand that. I've got 2 long-time friends who are nurses and they hate the system right now. So I'd just like to ask you what your...
Well, you're right, there is 40,000 nurse vacancies in England. There's 5,000 in the northwest. 280 are in my trust alone. Some wards are down to 1 staff nurse at a time, so actual patient harm is occurring. You go on.
Well, the campaign that you've outlined really, really well. For me, I understand your point around seeing people in offices. We're not here to criticise those kind of roles at this point in time. They have a function. And the whole NHS has been struck by the austerity and the cuts to the service. What we're trying to highlight is a system issue that's from the beginning to the end, i.e. beginning with our students who aren't getting the bursary anymore and we're losing numbers, to those nurses that are getting to an age where they can retire now, and there's a big number of them doing that. And what we're saying is it's crisis point now. We don't need the evidence, we know it's true, they're just not there, and something needs to be done now, and we're just demanding for that change to take place.
So, yeah, you mentioned austerity, and yeah, I understand that, cuts to this, cuts to that. But also, wouldn't you think like our NHS services are under pressure because the amount of people coming into England, let's say, for right now?
No, they pay for the treatment. They now...
No, but they might pay for the treatment, but does our NHS cope with them because there's so many? Or is it anything to do with like birth rates are higher in certain areas? Can they cope with that?
Since 2010, there has been a 26% increase in consultants, a 12.5% increase in GPs, and a 5.6% increase in population. There's only been a 1% increase in nurses, so they've not increased the nurses to cope with the capacity.
Everything else, yeah.
They're the 3 areas that we get the demand from.
Yeah.
But we haven't had that increase to cope with the demand of the services.
Yeah, I understand that. And I mean, the 2 friends who I know have been in, they've worked at Oldham Hospital for over 20 years, over 25 I think, Sharon and Wendy. And they always go on, they go on about how many nurses are on the wards and things like that. And I've been in hospital myself and like for a couple of days at a time and just seen 1 or 2 people. And it never used to be like that. There always used to be, when I was younger, there used to be a lot more nurses and people and doctors on the wards and stuff like that all the time, but it's just not now.
The problem is that we're fighting for nurses, but doctors are in a very similar situation. We don't have enough doctors either. So we can't blame other professionals. It's successive governments have put us in the position that we're in at the moment, and they need to address that.
So you said successive governments. You're not just saying the Tories, you're saying the Labour before that.
It started with Labour. They started cutting down the numbers of students we had going through, and then that is just carried on. And it's got to the point now where we can't cope anymore.
I totally agree with you. I definitely totally agree with you. And I mean, I've only ever had 2 doctors in my life. Dr. Chakrabarti think he was Indian. And my doctor now is Dr. Duru, and he's African descent. I know them both pretty well. The good doctors. Dr. Duru deals with all my family, including my mum. She's 83, got Alzheimer's, and he's good. But I do see that. I've definitely seen that lack of like nurses and what I would say is ground floor staff. I've definitely seen that
Hi guys, I'm sorry to interrupt.
decrease.
About to move.
Move.
Yes.
Move where?
Well,
John and Emma said we want to regroup and not move on.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
Well, anyway, I won't take up more of your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you
very
very
much. And I hope you get something done. I will look at it, and I'll go online as well and look at the stats. And I'm going to talk to my nurse friends and maybe get some input off them.
Can I ask you
Sign up as an
to
e-campaign.
advertise the leaflet online and ask your viewers to go online and sign that
I have a
petition
YouTube channel. I've videoed this. I normally go live, but I'll put something up later on, and I will talk about it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye bye.